I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the latest Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean Master Co-Axial Chronograph. You can see the 600-meter diving chronograph and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right-hand corner of this screen at any time during the video to see our full sales listing for this extraordinary watch with all accessories included in the sale, high-resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this Master Co-Axial Chronograph. Now, as per the name, this is the latest METAS-certified Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean chronograph with chronometer specification as per the new standards for a fully cased-up watch developed jointly between Omega and the Swiss Federal Meteorology Institute. Now, on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. You can see the watch is big. There's no getting around it. Although 45.5 millimeters across the round of the case, not inclusive of crown guards, chronograph pushers, or helium escape valve, the dominant dimension of this watch is 19. Because that's how thick it is. 19 millimeters tall over the wrist. It stands proud of your forearm, no matter how big your wrist. This is going to be a tall watch. It will not fit underneath any kind of formal sleeve or dress cuff, and even jackets are going to struggle to overcome the sheer mountainous bulk of this watch on the wrist, but it wears quite comfortable and securely, even on a small wrist. 52 millimeters from lug to lug. This is like the Hublot King Power series, one of those deceptively sweet-fitting ultra watches that dwarfs your wrist even as it hugs it tightly and securely. Now, I can tell you that even though my wrist is 16 centimeters and this watch is huge, this is not the smallest wrist that could wear this watch with security and style. Now, the style is going to be down to individual preference because oversized is the look, but security is unarguable, as I believe down to 15 centimeters in circumference, your wrist is going to be able to wear this watch comfortably and, yes, quite securely. Now, the thing about the watch is that the lugs are short cropped. For a watch 19 millimeters thick, and you can see just how dramatic it is in profile, and frankly, far over the nominal measurement of 45.5 across many diagonal measurements of the case. Nevertheless, 52 is a close coupled set of lugs, and the strap exits the lug the right way. Beautifully coherent, it does trace the arc of the case. Normally that results in a strap that wants to flare and fight you. Here it wants to tuck down and bend. It exits straight down from the lugs, so it's compatible with a smaller wrist, and it's a very high-grade piece. You can see beautifully contrast stitched on the bottom. Likewise on the top, it has a textile top, it has natural vulcanized rubber bottom, very silken on the skin. It also has a cheerful, high-character, day-glow orange effect. Orange, of course, being the traditional color of Omega Seamaster dive watches dating back to the 1950s. They've always had a little flourish of orange, and on the Seamaster Planet Ocean, the orange strap, which is wonderfully supple, thin, and flexible, is paired with a twin-trigger single-fold deployant clasp. Very secure when closed. It holds this formidably hefty watch solidly shut on your wrist, and it even features a minder system such that underneath the clasp body you can tuck in excess strap. There's no need for minder loops. It's very clean when it's buckled down. Now, you can see the caseback is nice and flat. That avoids pressure points and hot spots. It's a traditional beveled Omega Seamaster professional case. You can see the polish of the bevel contrasting with the satin finish of the case band. The helium escape valve for you saturation divers, present and correct. For the rest of us, a wonderful conversation piece. The bezel is robust and easily read. You can see the orange rubber inserts for the first 15 minutes. The better to easily read that critical portion of the dive, or simply time a 15-minute increment. The rest of the bezel being constructed of a combination of Omega's proprietary ceramic and liquid metal alloy insert, such that the two, the ceramic and the metal, which comprises the indices and numerals, will never separate. Now, you can time an interval up to 60 minutes by aligning the index with the broad arrow minute hand. You can also time a separate interval using the chronograph, up to 12 hours, thanks to the mono counter at 3 o'clock, which features both minutes and hours elapsed. Now I'll stop and reset the chronograph so you can see exactly how that works. It keeps the dial of the watch fairly clean with a twin register layout rather than 3. The dial is extraordinary. Like the bezel insert, it too is in gloss ceramic, so beautiful, and like enamel, it has many of the qualities of enamel. Glossy, beautiful gleam, rich, lustrous, and also immune over time to tarnishing and oxidation. That's the advantage of a ceramic dial. Now, the watch features all applied indices with Arabic numeral 12 at 12 o'clock. It's an upscale look and beautifully luminescent such that you can easily read the watch in low or no light conditions. Note, as per Planet Ocean chronograph precedent, these are screw-down look pushers, not actual screw-down pushers, so you can access them quite easily without having to resort to unscrewing the pusher guards. Now on the caseback you can see what we might term the new hotness. 54 joules, still with twin mainspring barrels and a 55 to 60 hour power reserve. This is the new Metas chronometer, caliber 9900. Beating away at the distinctive coaxial frequency of 25,200 vibrations per hour. It's automatic winding, beautifully decorated for a caliber that's principally machine finished. Nevertheless, it is exciting to look at that fantastic spiral arabesque as well as the blackened screw heads. You can see a full balance bridge with a free-sprung balance for robust resistance to shock and vibration-induced timing deviation, as well as the SI14 amagnetic silicon hairspring for resistant to magnetic fields and fluxes. Now you can see the column wheel, normally hidden under the bridge, has had the bridge atop it evacuated so you can actually see the column wheel functioning and cycling. Fun to watch, it's also crisp and a pleasure to actuate under the finger. You feel it and you can also hear its crisp report. Vertical clutch system, so you can see the chronograph second hand starts smoothly, stops without stagger, resets precisely to the index at 12, and because of the vertical clutch you can simply leave the chronograph running if you like your seconds at center along with minutes and hours. No need to worry about additional wear and tear on the movement. That's the advantage of a lateral clutch. And finally, the traveler's favorite feature of the original caliber 9300 coaxial chronograph is preserved. Let me see if I can find the intermediate position of the crown. I don't have the nails I used to. And now you see how you can independently set the hour hand. Even as the balance continues to beat, it can drive the date forward and it can drive the date backwards as you jump time zones. A thoughtfully designed watch, perfect for diving, perfect for traveling, robust in any condition. You can see and you can purchase this one on our website.